Hey, how you doing, guys? Birdman here. We're here with a cooking video tonight. We're gonna do some hot water cornbread and slash corn dogs. So it's gonna be interesting. I got the beans and the franks in the smoker, and I'll show you everything when I plate it up, and we'll have a little bite and see how it is. But things to come. You're gonna see a real interesting video coming from the forest. So stay tuned for that, and hope you enjoy this one. Put this down, my arm's getting tired. I was hungry for some mush, which is an old German recipe with cornmeal, and you cook it and it sets up in a loaf pan, and you slice it and you fry it. And you know, back in the day, my grandmother put maple syrup on it, and you'd have that with some eggs and some dandelion with some bacon. Oh man, was that stuff fantastic! But we're gonna do a little cornbread, a little boiled cornbread, and stay tuned for that forest video. It's coming. I hope you enjoy this one. Let me get I got the beans and franks going. I'm not going to show you that. I've showed it to you before. I'll show you plating up and having a little bite. But we'll show you here the cornbread, and it's fantastic stuff. Haven't made it in a long time, so I'm using what I got. I don't have no fresh onions, so we're going to have to use what I got. And yeah, it's a little bit different than folks are used to, but take a look. It's going to be a good recipe, and it's going to be a good eat tonight. So tomorrow is mushroom hunting. I'm going mushroom hunting tomorrow. We've had a drought here, and today we had 2 inches of rain. It's going to cause a bloom, and it's going to be good in about a month, 2 months from now. I have seen things on my Pennsylvania mushroom hunting club that I belong to. They are getting reishi, but I haven't seen mature ones yet. But I'm going to go out tomorrow, scope it out, try to get an idea of where some might bloom, and then maybe in a month or two I'll pick some and send them out to folks that I promised them to. So enjoy this recipe, guys, and stay tuned for that forest video. You're gonna enjoy it. So let's get switched around here, and I'm going to show you what's going on. Alright, guys, let me show you what we got here. We have 1 jalapeno and cheese hot dog. We have a cup and a half of cornmeal. We got some crushed red pepper, some dehydrated onions. I told you I didn't have fresh, and some bourbon smoked salt and pepper, a little sugar, a little garlic powder. We got our planter peanut oil, and our this here pan is back from the Depression area. It's made out of aluminum and cast iron, and that's what they made them out of back in those days because of the Depression. And we have some Planters peanut oil. I'm going to put some of that in there. About half the bottle is all we need. And that's about it. That's enough to do it. Let's see. Maybe just a hair more. Okay. Now, that's what we got there. And we have our hot water cooking here. We're going to fire this up over here, put the oil on, but we got our hot water there. When that comes to a boil, that's why they call this hot water cornbread or boiled cornbread. We'll show you that. And let me cut up that jalapeno hot dog, and then we'll put some things together here. I'll show you that. So I'm going to cut this into small pieces. It's a little bit different from just plain hot water cornbread. This is going to be more like a corn dog. And for that 1.5 cups of cornbread, one of these jalapeno hot dogs is going to be enough. It's going to be plenty. Cutting it up with our WC knife. Excellent, excellent knife. Okay, now to our 1.5 cups of cornbread, we're going to add this here hot dog. Mix that up into our cornbread. Well, I'll take you and show you that. So we got our cornmeal there. I called it cornbread, it's cornmeal. We're going to add a little bit of our dehydrated onions. They are going to rehydrate when we put the hot water to it. A little bit of pepper flakes, red pepper flakes. Alright, hold on. A little bit of garlic powder. Just plain old, great value. I like sweet heat, so we're going to do sugar. And we can't forget our bourbon smoked salt and pepper blend. Alright, let me get that. And all we need is a pinch of the salt and pepper. Okay, mix it up real nice. Okay, we got our oil ready. Let's see if we got our boiling water. Oh yeah, nice and hot. Okay, now this is a trick. When you're doing this, you have to add your hot boiling water a little bit at a time while you're stirring, okay? So here we go with that. And what you want is the consistency of mashed potatoes. Because what we're going to do is we're going to cook this here cornbread. I tell you already that smells real nice. So you're just adding until you get the consistency of mashed potatoes. And I'll show you here real soon. Might have a little more. Not a lot. So I say you do it a little bit at a time. And this is cooking your cornmeal. And we're going to let her set for a little bit. Okay. Let me show you this. And we got the consistency of mashed potatoes. Okay? See that? That's what we're looking for right there. Consistency of mashed potatoes. Okay. Let me get the hot oil on. We're going to let that set for 5 minutes. We're going to pull out the beans and franks, and then we'll put it all together here real soon. Okay, guys. We have our mashed potato consistency here. Got our peanut oil cooking up real nice. And that peanut oil you can get hot. That's what I like about it. And it don't burn. It don't scorch. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to form little patties here. Something like that. We're going to drop them in the oil. Basically, that's what it's going to look like. Real nice looking little patty. Okay? We're going to drop that right in the oil. I'll show it to you once we get it cooking. Hear that? Hustle a little bit here. I'll show them to you once I get them in the oil. Two batches here. Okay, let me show you what this looks like. Oh yeah, they're browning up nice. Smells delicious. I'm gonna flip them babies over. Got my metal spoon here. That's the beans and franks, and that's the cheese and the jalapenos and all that kind of stuff. Oh yeah, look at that. Look how nice. Nice and crispy how I like them. Smell that peanut oil. Beautiful. Alright, let me finish these up. Let me get them browned up, and I'll get them on the plate over here, and we'll go from there. Okay guys, here we go. We're going to show the equipment that we used here tonight. And we have a WC knife, and this has to be one of his originals. Big handle and a very thin small blade. I'm guessing that's 01 tool steel. We have our boiled cornbread and our smoked beans and franks. We used our brush wolf. You can see the edge I put on it. And our apple crumbs. And we used our Masterbuilt John McLemore Signature Series smoker and an old-fashioned Coleman stove with a with a back in the Depression cast iron aluminum skillet, and just this here pot. So let's get a little bit of taste of this and see how good it is. Alrighty, let's get a little plate of this here tonight. We got our beans and franks here. Boy, do they look good. See the jalapenos in there, the cheese, the beans. Oh yeah, real nice. And we got that, and our boiled cornbread. Break one of them in half. Take a look. Oh yeah, nice and moist. Got the hot dogs in there. Let's take a little sample of that. We'll do a fresh one. I'll eat that one off camera. Look at that. Nice, right? Okay, let's have a little bit. Okay guys, we have our beans and franks here. And our cornbread. Let's see how it is. Oh man. That is fantastic. Let's have it with little beans. Wow. See? Excellent. Just the way I like it. Oh, that is really good. Well, I highly suggest trying that at home. Man, that is good. I hope you enjoyed the video. We'll cut it here, and take care, and watch for the ones we got coming out.